Today's aerial coverage is presented by EA Sports. EA, it's in the game. We are set for second quarter action. Stephen Hughes alongside Nick Rice live from Oakland's Alameda Coliseum. We are set for a field goal attempt as we start the second quarter on a 4th and 2. Another 3-and-out, second straight failure on the offensive side for Buffalo. Luckily, due to that turnover, the defense really bailing out this offense so far in the first quarter. But as for the Buffalo Bills, such a high-powered offense to be only in a tie game after the defense bailing them out with an interception. How surprised are you, Steven, after a first quarter performance that has yet to produce a first down by this Bills squad in a tie game?
Well, before the game started, just the thought that these two offenses were going to really get something started was a big surprise. And obviously, the Raiders and the Bills are getting it done on the defensive end.
Chris Johnson takes it out to the 28-yard line, and upcoming on the DSFL 2 network, the NFC Championship game between the number 5-seeded Chicago Bears and the top-seeded San Francisco 49ers. That presentation on the NFL on Fox will be presented to you live next weekend. First down and 10. Stabler sets up shop at the 28-yard line, scrambles to the left side, has nowhere to run. Now he does. There's an open field with a lot of green grass. A 9-yard carry. Ken Stabler on his first rushing attempt. And boy, that really fooled the Bills defense. Fooled me up here.
Yeah, great job. Looking at the blitz right there, he's just trying to find an open lane, and he just charges his way through the O-line and finds some open space and gets a good gain right there. Gain 9. Good job finding the open run, and for second and 1, let's see if they probably get a run here with Marcus Allen.
So far, it looks like the Bills are really on their toes against this Raiders offense. It just seems every single play, the Raiders have an answer. It started from that first quarter when the Raiders caught a wide-open Todd Christensen. Just seems the Raiders know what the Bills are doing. Underneath complete. Cliff Branch, another 1st and 10, but we have an injury timeout. Cliff Branch just got his bell rung on the left side, and that one following a 12-yard pickup. And obviously, he is down and he's in pain.
Obviously, that was a humongous hit by the linebacker. As you can see there in the slow-mo, he was just crushed. Hopefully, he's going to be able to come back to this game, and hopefully the replacement does his work.
Down and 10, the pass is overthrown, intended for Fred Blittenkoff, who did have a step on the defense, but that one just overthrown. And we mentioned this powerful Bills defense. Darryl Talley, 11th in the DSFL 2, with 77 total tackles, and he made perhaps the biggest one of the first half. That one a just lights-out tackle against Cliff Branch. And that one is sidelining Cliff Branch for some time. We'll get more injury updates on Branch when we bring it to you. Second down and 10. Marcus Allen again in the game as the I-back. We have a man in motion. That's Dave Casper. Back to throw. Looking. Has time underneath to a wide-open Bo Jackson. Veers out of bounds following a 20-yard pickup. First down and 10 following a huge play for the Raiders. Move those chains. It's another 1st and 10.
Bo Jackson not really used a lot this season for the Raiders, only had 26 carries, mainly because he's a fullback. But look at him, just look at the open lane on the right side of the field, and he gets a good gain, 20 yards, getting into Bills territory. That's going to be a key way the Raiders are going to succeed into winning this game and breaking this Bills defense that has been so powerful throughout the entire DSFL 2 season.
1st and 10, back to throw. Stabler has time to an underneath, Tim Brown. And we have mentioned this Raiders team just flat out dominating against this Bills defensive front. They have over 100 yards offensively, and a lot is key to Tim Brown. He is a very versatile wide receiver that has caught, 8 touchdowns for the Raiders so far this year. Second down and 6. Stabler on a give to Marcus Allen. He is taken down behind the line. Cornelius Bennett with the takedown of the running backs, bringing up a 3rd and 10.
That read option really not going the best way for the Raiders. Like you see there, the linebackers just read it the entire way, just going for the outside blitz, and Marcus Allen losing a good amount of yards, about 4 right there. So the Bills, their defense is coming in hot, and especially on 3rd and 10, they really need to show it and really stop this Raiders team from really getting the first down and making probably the best drive in this game, possibly getting a touchdown and extending his lead.
Underneath to an open Cliff Branch, but he is taken down well before he reaches that first down. It brings up a 4th down and long 7 situation. Head-scratching decision, Stephen, that they go underneath when they need 10 to pick up the first down.
The short pass was unnecessary by Ken Stabler. He's been consistent all year, but obviously the short passes are going to kill the Raiders. And I saw an open receiver on the slot position over near the line, so obviously questionable call, like you said, it's a head scratcher, but the Raiders do make a field goal. Obviously Jankowski is trusted a lot, but you know, I think a touchdown will be better.
Raiders up by a field goal. It's 6-3. The NFL on CBS continues right after this. We're set for kickoff here. The Raiders tack on another field goal. It's been a field goal battle so far in this first half. It's 2 for the Raiders and 1 for the Bills. It's 6-3 Oakland. And the score doesn't say it all, Stephen. It has been all Oakland so far in this matchup. They are outgaining the Bills by a whopping over 100 yards, and the Bills have yet to have a first down so far in this game.
Bills are doing a really good job. They got their 3 points because of an interception by Nick Barnett back in the first quarter, getting in the Bills near the red zone. Then they didn't even get a first down there. So obviously the Bills offense needs to get a start, and the Raiders defense needs to keep it going to win this game.
1st and 10. Kelly to throw, has time, rolls to the right side, and the pass aloft to Andre Reed. And he is taken down after a 7-yard pickup. And if there's any sort of passing attack that the Bills had a key going into this game, it's to give the ball to Andre Reed. He's a very impressive wide receiver who not many people know used to play quarterback in high school. He had 7 Pro Bowls in his total 12 years as a member of the Buffalo Bills. He holds the all-time games played mark for this Buffalo Bills team. And the first down picked up the entire day for the Buffalo Bills comes with 3.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Thurman Thomas following a 4-yard pickup.
Thurman Thomas, not a real impact player on the offensive side of the ball this year for the Bills. Only 504 rushing yards, but there he really got the job done. The 2nd and 3 game, the Bills' first down of the entire day. I think a lot more will be necessary to get back in this ball game for Buffalo.
1st and 10, handoff underneath, and Thurman Thomas finds a crease and picks up 9 yards. 2nd down and 1 upcoming for Buffalo.
Hopefully the Bills use Thurman Thomas more, because obviously he's been working out, getting the first down right there. A nice 9-yard run, 4 carries for 16 yards, getting 4 yards a carry. That's pretty good in the NFL world, especially in the DSFL. So obviously I think you start using him more, and the passing game starts to go down a little bit with Jim Kelly not really getting this offense up and going.
2nd down and 1 after a 9-yard carry. The give is to Thomas. He has a lane, cut to the left side, has a groom. He is taken down following a 10-yard carry. Yet another gash by this Buffalo rushing attack, and that's been the key so far. Thurman Thomas has been carrying the football on this drive. The most impressive drive for the Bills so far in this first half. It's a couple yards for a first down, then it's 9 yards there, it's 12 yards there. And Steven, this game has really started to switch with Buffalo keeping that Oakland offensive unit on the sideline.
Well, obviously the Oakland Raiders defense were thinking offense from the offensive side of the ball is thinking of the quarterback, Jim Kelly, all those passes. What is he going to do? Where is he going to throw it? Now they're putting in Thurman Thomas more into the game, and now he's making an impact right now.
2nd down and 18, and that is the risk of running a pass there from your own side of the field. It's a quarterback sack, loss of 8. They go to no huddle. 2nd down and 18. Kelly looking, has time, throws to a wide open Stevie Johnson, has the first down and more. Taken down following a 35-yard pickup through the air. And if there's any way you want to keep a drive alive that has been your most impressive so far in the first half, it's a big completion to Stevie Johnson.
Obviously wide open in the middle of the field. He ran a cut route, really wide open. He was from the middle of the field, just goes straight out towards the Raiders logo and finds the open seam. Jim Kelly just a dart right over to his arms, and a nice gain right there. Big time play, and then 5 completions in a row by Jim Kelly. He needs to continue to do that, get the offense started, both on the passing and rushing.
Kelly looking, has time, throwing over the middle. Andre Reed breaks a tackle to the 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Kelly to Reed for a 28-yard touchdown.
Big time pass right there. Again, Jim Kelly going to the middle of the field and find the open receiver through a little bit of an open hole, but they're right, just breaking tackles by Andre Reed at his best, and really a great job right there. See, look at the open hole that he finds. That's just brilliant technique by quarterback of Jim Kelly, and just a really good job. Touchdown Bills, and they're back in this ball game.
Buffalo leads for the first time today. It's a 10-6 margin. Andre Reed, obviously the best receiver for the Buffalo Bills, and there's why. 3 receptions for 46 yards so far in this first half. Impressive connection for a touchdown. Bills lead it. It's 10-6 midway through the second quarter. Buffalo started to get things going on their last drive. This one a 74-yard scoring drive, their most impressive so far the first half. Chris Johnson takes it out to the 23-yard line. And what was most impressive, Stephen, in that first very impressive drive for Buffalo today?
Obviously, the running game at the beginning was key, and really getting Thurman Thomas the ball really helped the Bills get into Raiders territory. And then the Raiders were thinking, okay, they're going to start running more rushing plays, and we're going to figure them out. And then Jim Kelly goes right back to the passing game, and he just finds out what the Raiders, he just broke the Raiders' code. So obviously a great job in getting the touchdown.
Tim Brown for a 12-yard reception. They call a timeout there, following a nice pickup through the air, 12 yards and a first down.
Obviously, a good catch right there by Tim Brown. Nice decision making right there by Ken Stabler. Obviously, he has in the back of his mind that interception that gave the Bills their first score back in the first quarter. So let's see if he continues his consistency with his accuracy to the open receivers.
Stabler looking, fires long, intended for Tim Brown, and the pass is incomplete. Too long, intended for Fred Jablitnikoff.
I'm sorry for cutting you off there, but obviously, maybe a questionable call. You have 54 seconds to go. You have 2 timeouts, and you just try to go deep right there. You go for it all, and giving a questionable call by Ken Stabler. I think that a nice 10-15 yard pass would have been acceptable. Then the no huddle could have been started. Obviously, head-scratching decision, in my opinion, by Ken Stabler on that.
Second down and 10. Stabler looking, has time. Go complete to a wide open Fred Biletnikoff. Wide open green grass. 10-5, and Biletnikoff into the end zone. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders, and it's back over to the Raiders side. It's 12-10, extra point pending.
Obviously, the momentum has swung back to the Raiders. That is pretty much what I said in the last play with the incompletion. Oh my God, just find the short pass, and if he shimmies his way past, which Biletnikoff did not need to do, just he can get the touchdown, crush your receivers, and that's what Stabler did. And Biletnikoff, obviously, big time catch right there for 65 yards for the score, and the Raiders are back in this ball game.
And they bring it right back to a field goal game. The Oakland Raiders with their most impressive pass completion. Stabler to Biletnikoff, and it's 13-10 Oakland. We have 46 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Stephen Hughes and Nick Rice alongside Robert Dieters on the sideline. We are with another situation for this Buffalo Bills team. 1st and 10 from their own 20 will be the mark. And so far in the first half, outside of one drive, the Buffalo Bills have been struggling in bunches on the offensive side of the ball. 1st and 10, here's another situation for Kelly. Back to throw, has time, rolls to the right side, and he is taken down in the backfield. 7-yard takedown of the quarterback, and that one seems to be the most impressive statement for the Oakland Raiders. We are set for halftime.
Obviously, that was a big-time sack, getting the Bills back and forcing them to call a timeout, making them worried more because they have to cover a lot of yards. They have to cover another 87 yards for the score.
That one incomplete, intended for Andre Reed. A dangerous throw there. And after that, we are set for halftime as the Oakland Raiders are leading against the Buffalo Bills, a 13-10 mark. Fred Biletnikoff, the latest score, and the Raiders lead it in a field goal game. We will be right back with halftime coverage and the third quarter of the Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders. You're watching the NFL on CBS.